Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks Part 2. We're going to center this text, which is really pretty close, but left to right, it's not. Or at least it is. I mean, if you look, that's almost touching the R of the registration mark. So we're going to do this. We're going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Object and lock my yellow box so I can't keep touching it. I am going to make a copy of my white. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to change my nudge factor to like 135. I'm going to make a duplicate of that and move it. Still not far enough. Let's make it 150. I want it completely out of the way. Plus sign, move it over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2-point line and, well, actually I probably didn't have to do that. I'm going to left click, right click, so I've just got a line of the outline. I'm going to take a 2-point line and I'm going to just kind of get close, and then holding down the control button, I'm going to make a perfect line. This is already perfect. Now I can change my nudge factor to that 0.1 again and move this line up minutely. That'll work. Now what I'm going to do is take my text. Okay, it's grouped together. I got to go to Object, Group, and Ungroup. I'm going to take my text and I'm going to nudge it out of the way. Whoop. I'm going to nudge it back because I need to change my nudge factor back to that 150. I'm going to grab my text and just nudge it out of the way for a second. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill in that section. Now I'm actually going to nudge it over twice. I'm going to left click, right click. I am going to take our text, which I actually need to group together, Control G. I'm going to manually move it without nudging, just over. And then if you do it in this order, the text is selected, hold down the Shift key and select the line, and then go EC. That put it in the center. Now, we didn't move the box, so we can take our text now and move it back over. Now let's get rid of these lines and move our, take our white and move it back over. Now the text is centered perfectly, I think. You could take this out of the scenario, but it's part of the logo. If you took it out, you could have it hanging off. We could have actually done that. We could take this and ungroup it and then grab just the word and group it. And then we could take this and move it close and leave that there for time being. Now you need to have the word selected, then hold Shift down to the box so it won't move, and then go EC or CE, it doesn't matter. Now grab your text and nudge it over. Now the words are perfectly centered, but the R's off. But, if you held down the control button and moved it over to wherever you want it, and you could set your nudge factor, on something quite low like at 0.1, grab that R and just kind of nudge it over to wherever you think. Because it is part of the logo, but, this way everything's more equal. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. And thank you for watching.